things I've started a lot of my videos with lately, just to kind of kick it off and get that energy
I love
up,
it.
right? So you get excited, pumped. So again, KB B Reptiles, baby, B Reptiles. No, K Reptiles. Sorry, KB Reptiles in the house, right from Canada. We connected with you guys last year. It was a great time. What's your feelings of the difference last year, this year?
You know what? It's hard to say. We've been busy. We're loving it, walking around, seeing everybody. Characters walking by, trying to interrupt the vlog. But you know what? I love it. We haven't really got a chance to look at too many tables yet. There are some things that we're working on. If it was cheaper to get to Canada, I would take it. But you know what? We're thinking about it for sure. Ultra Mel project. We just saw Eric's table with some G-stripe stuff.
Well, you guys had some Ultra Mel stuff going on.
We did. This year we've been very lucky. We hit a beautiful Mojave Ultra Mel. We've got some Ultra Mel pies cooking that I'm hoping double heads to double heads, so we'll see. Yeah,
odds, baby, odds.
We're out playing the odds. And you know what though? My favorite thing about coming to a show like this is seeing family that we don't get to see all the time.
Yeah,
and right here, that's it right there.
I've got to grow one out.
We need to get him on the beard.
That's like last year we had our thing too. It was like, you know, getting to meet people and, you know, talking about different stuff and getting on different levels other than just snakes.
Yes.
And one of the things that's been exciting for me this year is because of all that, you know, you try to build your brand, right? You push through Instagram, you push through different marketing tools, and you start to talk to people and meet people online, and then you come to a big show like this where everybody comes in and you're starting to put faces to names, and you know, it changes that relationship a little bit. So it's been really exciting, this Tinley for me anyway. You know, people stop and say, hey, I follow you, this and that. And the thing is they introduce themselves with their name, and you're like, oh no, sorry.
Yeah, I don't.
And then I'm like, I need your handle. What's your handle? And you're like, oh yeah, we talk all the time. So it's been great, and it's just been kind of like a repetitive thing that just keeps coming up when I talk to multiple people, and mostly because I'm excited about it.
You know what? And that's what we do too. I love seeing faces that have said they've seen us and talking to people, and just seeing how maybe even a little bit we've inspired. You know, the whole family, everybody's, and they're going, oh my God, I've seen your wife on here. I love your team, or I love it. You know what? I'm excited to talk to those people, see how we've maybe inspired a project or getting their whole family involved or doing anything. It's really a good feeling.
I agree with that. So really quick with snakes. A couple you've seen here that really got you excited?
Oh dear. So again, because of our projects, I'm gonna try to do it this big. Some OD G-stripe stuff, because we like our G-stripe stuff. There's some Ultra Mel combos that we haven't gotten our collection yet that are nice. But then you go to some big tables, some scale, you see some scaleless stuff, you see some clown stuff, and you know what? I'm just like, mind work over time. I couldn't sleep just because of one, Carrie snoring, two, because of all the snakes I've seen here. So
well, you couldn't sleep because you were standing outside the door.
I was
locked out of the room last night.
my room.
How does that happen?
You know what? We're going to have to talk to Carrie about this. I'm not sure how it happens, but it happens. But you know what? Honestly, guys, I'm having such a great time. We got to have dinner with Jim and Lisa last night. That was great. Have a nice sit down and just connect. Yeah, just connect and do the family thing. We really enjoyed it. Thank you all.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thanks for taking a minute.
No problem.
Great seeing you guys again.
Thank you.
And we'll see you guys on the next one.
See ya.
So, none other than the most important person at JKR, back behind the table after a considerable amount of time, right?
It's a long 5 months. It seems way longer than that, doesn't it?
Nice little life journey, though.
Yeah.
Maybe not so much.
With that.
But Chase is going to take a couple minutes here, and we're going to take a look at the top 3 animals on this table. Stay right there.
All right, guys. So my top 3 animals here at the table. Number 1, I'm going to go with the Hurricane Scarecrow. That animal's absolutely incredible. So it's a Hurricane Coral Glow Batman. Wow. So much going on there, and it looks amazing. Those colors are so vivid, and I'm just really excited to see how it ages.
Yeah, I mean, it's right in its prime, but it looks really, really good.
And then number 2 for me has to be the chocolate version of the Pompeii. So it has everything the Pompeii does, except instead of black pastel, we've got chocolate going on in there. And you can see the difference. It's just crazy how vivid that chocolate made that animal.
Yeah, it really seems to isolate a little bit more and kind of, I don't even know what you would call it, but it...
Yes, it definitely does though. And it's a darker red on the sides and the yellows are more pronounced. It just looks amazing.
Yeah, for sure.
And then I've got our old school favorite here. I've got kind of the classic when we first hatched it last year, the Inchy Leopard Lavender.
And I have my OD pie.
Because who doesn't love like sherbet orange and yellow together?
This is really nice. And now, how old would you guess? Or
That animal's like 6 months old.
6 months.
Yeah.
So it's holding that color really good.
Oh, absolutely. And we have an adult, sub-adult, probably in the 1,200 gram range. He still has that color. It looks incredible. We're just excited. We want to keep producing more, maybe get blackhead in it, and just see how crazy we can make it. Could you imagine a dreamsicle like that where the whites are orange? That'd be amazing.
Inchy leopard.
Inchy leopard. Yeah.
Blackhead on there.
I mean, be
nuts.
incredible. But we're really excited about it. Absolutely. Thank you. We appreciate you guys.
All right, YouTubers, look who I ran into here. This is Kai from Lucas Landon Royals, correct?
Yes.
All right, and which we were just talking, and I'm like, well, this would probably be a pretty good thing to talk about. What do you think of the show? Have you been before?
This is my second time here. It's amazing the first time. That's why I came back for the second time. It's amazing here. Like the stuff at Ozzy's table, Justin's table.
It's next level looking at it with your own eyes.
Absolutely.
You know, I've seen the pictures, like I don't know who hasn't seen the pictures that Ozzy and Justin both post, but it just doesn't quite capture it. When you see it for real, like there's a whole nother level of craziness that's in there.
Oh yeah. It's great to see them side by side because on the video you don't always get to see all of them together.
Correct.
But when you see them side by side, it's like, wow, that color really pops out even more than you expected.
Yeah, I agree with that. And when you're talking to them and they pull them out of the case and there's no reflection, and dude, it's amazing stuff. So did you pick anything up at the show that you can talk about?
I picked up something at Ozzy. I don't want to divulge on that right now. I also went to Belly's.
Oh yeah.
And I picked up a couple female pet clown girls that have like spot nose and mahogany and yellow belly, things that I was missing that I really want to get into my projects.
Yeah, especially that mahogany stuff. That stuff looks really good.
Oh yeah.
And then you throw the yellow belly on there. Dude, pure craziness. Yeah.
Amazing.
Yeah, that's great. So I'm excited about, because you can find most animals here, so that's always great. That's in everybody's thing, right? But Tinley brings together so many different breeders and YouTubers that you don't otherwise have the opportunity to meet. Like you go to your local shows, you might see one or two, but when you come to Tinley, there's so many people here. So the thing that excited me about this year was meeting so many other YouTubers, Instagram followers. I mean, it's just been nonstop the whole time, and that networking piece and getting to know people for like who they are was really exciting as well.
It was. It's great to meet people and shake hands with people.
Yeah, put a face to a name.
Exactly.
That whole deal.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I recognize their names on YouTube.
Yeah. I spent a lot of time.
That's how they have to introduce them to me. It's
exactly.
like, what's your name on YouTube?
Yeah, because they would, hey, I'm Jim, and I'm like, yes, I'm Jim. Like, I know. I'm like, what's your handle? What's your Instagram handle?
Right.
And then it's like, oh yeah, we talk all the time.
Exactly.
It's like, it's funny. So it was a good time. So, dude, thank you very much for taking a little bit of time to talk to me. Appreciate it. Good to meet you in person.
Good to meet you too.
And maybe we'll see you at the next Tinley.
Absolutely.
All right, man. Peace, guys.
Thank you.
I like this one.
Yeah, this is a pastel sugar butter sunset. This doesn't have the excrement that at least we don't think it does. But we're not sure. We start getting so many genes in them. You gotta really.
Yeah, it's hard.
It is hard. So here we have the sunset butter extreme. I still love what the butter and the sunset do together. I mean, obviously banana's still my fave, but the butter gene.
Yeah, that looks really good.
Here's the pinstripe sunset.
Yeah, that looks good.
When Brad first hatched it, he told me, he goes, Brock, it doesn't look that great. I go, okay. And then I said, well, send me a picture. I disagree with him. And then he sends me the animal. I start fattening it up, and I was like, this thing's hot. Banana Confusion pinstripe. And then this one is your Banana Confusion Possible Inchy. And we'll check out their bellies. And you can see how the confusion really pops with the banana.
That confusion gene is pretty awesome.
Yes.
And the clean bellies.
The clean
belly,
bellies.
too.
Yeah, you can see the clean belly there, and this one's got, oh, it's coming out in that one a little bit. See it? The confusion belly. You can kind of see it. Nice looking spot nose confusion. And bam, there you go.
Yeah,
see?
that's the confusion belly.
That's the confusion belly. Most of my customers on my confusion stuff all want to see the bellies. Here, guys, this one I think is black pastel, confusion, and I think this one's got the pinstripe and it's a banana, right? Now I want to show you something. Do you see the belly? Look at that belly. Because you guys have all seen the confusion belly.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so how busy it is. I don't know how this whole black pastel banana thing knocked out the belly. Fire Freeway.
So these are, god dang it. So these are Leopard Inchy Fire Freeways.
Yes, and then one is a Firefly Leopard Freeway. So let's see here. The one with the leopard in it would obviously be, in the Inchy would be this
Right.
one. And this would be the Firefly Leopard Freeway. When we start getting so many genes in these things, you just gotta like really
Absolutely.
identify what you're working with there. Look at the blushing. I like the white and the blushing.
Those are amazing.
Yeah, these things are really hot.
I don't do preparation. I just go for it.
It's an uncut.
Yeah.
You're known for that. Let's go uncut.
I've never cut anything in my life that wasn't worth cutting. Usually when people tell me to cut things out, I put them in. Unless it's going to be like completely damaging to their, career. But if it's just damaging, no moral character is fine.
Oh, it's still on the table?
Oh yeah. As long as they can still support their family, then
That's funny. So this show, I talked to a couple other people, and it's got a different energy than last year, October.
What way did you notice?
Yesterday was crazy. There was a ton more people here than I remember the year before.
It was very packed. I did like 10, 12 interviews yesterday, so I was mostly here in our little cubby where we're kind of protected from it.
Yeah.
But there were a couple times I went out to go to the bathroom, and it took me exponentially longer time to get to the bathroom, which is right there, than I was imagining.
Just
I stepped outside, I was like, what is going on out here? How am I going to get to this bathroom? Yeah, it was definitely more people for sure.
Yeah. And then the show the auction seemed to have a different energy. I felt that most of the items really pulled good value for what they were doing.
No, there was.
So I thought that was good.
High.
Although most people seem to behave themselves a little bit more than usual.
Behaved how? I don't know what table you were sitting at.
Well, I remember a lot of shenanigans going on up in the front last year.
Yeah.
And I don't know, it was just different.
Yeah, I think more of the shenanigans were happening like directly under the table.
Oh, no, I was not at that table. I definitely did not see those shenanigans.
Yeah, I was getting hit with pretzels instead of little tiny micro penis.
Yeah, I saw a lot of ice flying. There was some fun going around for sure. Animal-wise, though, anything you see here that you like that's very, very different?
I've barely gotten to get out and see the show, unfortunately. But however, that being said, on Nerd's table, I did see, which is literally almost the only table I'll be able to get to this whole show.
Yeah.
That little calico cow they got, and the Bolin's python, the baby Bolin's python is still in its red phase and hasn't blackened up yet. And
those look good.
Really cool. Oh, the pied burms. I did see there's some pied burms
I
over
heard
here.
about them. I did not see them.
Yeah, pied Burmese pythons here on display. I haven't seen one of those in person yet. Saw those. And they had this little not Felsuma. I don't want to start trying to talk scientific names on here. I'll get all messed up. But there were some really cool lizards right underneath that pied burm.
Better variety this year than last year?
Like I said, dude, those are all the animals I've seen at the show.
But I mean, I've heard the same though, that the variety was better this year, and it wasn't like all ball pythons. There was good balance of like retics and seeing bolins and then different
I think
things.
traditionally this is a python kind of show. Like a lot of python breeders, whether it's ball pythons, reticulated pythons, carpet pythons, a lot of python breeders at the show. That being said, there are all very good variety of species out here besides just pythons. Yeah,
I agree. Well, man, thanks for taking a minute. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for the laughs this weekend.
Yeah,
that's important to me.
Good seeing you as always. And if you hop over to Cusco's channel, there is going to be
a link for their channel.
Right.
You can find what made me laugh so hard.
Right. So you got to do a little research there, but maybe we'll put a link down below so you can go see that. It's worth it. It's pretty funny. It's
pretty funny.
A little spoofy.
There's a lot of energy put into that thing too. A lot of work.
Yeah, there was, but it'll be fun. All right, man. We'll see you next time.
Yeah,
all right, thanks. All right, we're at Mershon's Morphs, and we're going to take a look at some animals that he's got on the table. So trying to do like a top 3 kind of thing going this Tinley instead of really going through everything. So we're going to take a look and see what you're excited about.
Sure.
All right, stay right there. All right, so here we go. What's your top 3?
You know, we this season we did a lot of hurricane stuff.
I can see that. Yeah,
I don't say a lot, but we did a few things, and I guess we can start with a basic one. So this is a regular hurricane clown.
Oh, that really looks good. It really, there's a lot more red in that back stripe than I would have normally thought.
Yeah. So that's a regular one.
So with that said, what are you have plans and next steps for this? Like what's...
You know, right now, I mean, it's kind of an undeveloped, you know, I mean, we're all kind of on a clean sheet of paper and learning still on the project. I guess this season was a big learning lesson of how it interacts with certain genes, pattern stuff, color-wise, the whole palette. We did notice that, like, I mean, even spot nose, of course, in the Hurricane project, really stands out. I mean, this is a het, but
yeah, that looks really good. I mean, that's a great combo. All that head stamp.
The head is wicked.
Yeah, that head looks really nice. Yeah, that'll be something to see once the clown influence gets into that head stamp.
So like that's the visual. A pastel spot nose Hurricane yellow belly clown.
Oh, so yeah.
The head is just like you said, it's crazy.
Yeah, that is wild, man. Those look really good. Nice job.
Thank you. The Xanthic clown stuff we do quite some of. That's something I like.
And this is VPI or?
Correct.
Yeah, those look good too. Yeah, even the firefly stuff. And yeah, so we work with SK, but the pastel and the fire is like must use, right? To really clean it up and make it pop. And then if you can throw OD on it too, I mean that's kind of the goal where we're working with some of our stuff is to really see some clean and just fine stuff.
Definitely.
Cool deal. Well, I appreciate the time. You want to tell everybody where they can find you if they want to get a hold
Right now I do Instagram, Facebook I don't do much of, but
seems to be a trend.
Yeah, Instagram, Mershon's Morphs. You can look us up on there and
excellent.
Give us a call if you have any questions.
Excellent. Shelby, thank you very much.
Thanks, John.
Appreciate it.
Take care, bud.
Alive, make me feel alive.